Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale airs huge twist over Nate Robinson confronting Caleb. Nate Robinson has been left stunned after confronting Caleb Milligan over his theories of an affair in Emmerdale. The latest installment featured the surprise debut of Caleb's estranged wife Ruby Fox Milligan in a tense scene where Nate tried to catch out Caleb having an affair with Tracy Robinson. Nate has correctly suspected that his wife Tracy has been seeing his uncle Caleb behind his back, having most recently discovered a series of deleted text messages between the two. In Thursday's, January 25th episode, Nate remained unsettled when Tracy dismissed his question on whether she was keeping anything important from him. "Can we do this later?" Tracy nonchalantly asked while rushing out the door for an overnight work trip. When Nate asked if Caleb would be joining her for this sudden business trip, Tracy scoffed and reminded her husband that Caleb was no longer investing in her nursery business. "Look, we are more than okay. We're us," Tracy tried to assure Nate. At the Hyde, Nate confided in Moira and Belle about his suspicions Tracy was having an affair, potentially with his uncle. "She barely talks to me, she barely does anything with me," Nate explained to them. Moira suggested Nate may be convincing himself of this affair even if there wasn't any actual evidence to prove it. "I want it to be nothing, but I'm starting to think it's been happening all this time and I was just too stupid to see it," Nate argued. Moira and Belle both struggled to answer when asked if they trusted Caleb, thus giving Nate more ammunition to pursue his theory. As she returned to the farm, Moira left Caleb a phone message to warn him he hadn't been clever enough in hiding his affair. Caleb didn't get the message, as he was busy cozying up to Tracy at the time. She confided in Caleb that he was right about there being trouble in her marriage. "This is not a bit of fun. It's more than that," Tracy confessed to him. "I think I'm falling in love with you and that terrifies me." That night, Nikki and Moira tried to talk Nate out of storming into the mill to try to catch Tracy and Caleb together. As he barged through the door, Nate screamed, "Get off her now." However, the trio were stunned to discover that Caleb was kissing his former wife Ruby, not Tracy. "Well, I wasn't expecting an audience," Ruby quipped. What followed was a very awkward meeting for Ruby and her sister-in-law Moira, all while Nate stewed in the background. Nikki covered for Nate by insisting they'd simply come by to find his lost wallet. As everyone went their separate ways, Moira cautioned Caleb that he was looking for trouble trying to juggle both Ruby and Tracy.